Yep. And back here at Maquoketa, they're getting lineups introduced for Independence and Maquoketa. And Chad, you know, a lot of DeWitt people have stuck around, of course, but the Maquoketa side's all packed, like we thought it would be.
Big, loud crowd. I'm having trouble hearing you, actually.
Well, turn it up, buddy. We'll probably just hear the crowd more, huh? So for Independence, their starters, number 5, Jackson Miller. Number 13, Ethan McCormick. Number 22, Sean Gertzema. And number 32, Blake Fort. And number 34, Logan Smith. And for Maquoketa, the usual starting 5 with A.J. Becker, number 21. Number 11, Macklin Shanahan. Number 2, Kane Kopp. Number 3, Connor Becker. And number 15, Caden Atienza. Ray Cavanagh will join us as we'll have a 3-man booth for this one.
Well, he's a little bit of an advantage. We've kind of got faces built for radio, and he's more of a TV-looking guy.
Yeah, he's got that Baywatch GQ look to him. And we're going to have the tip, and Maquoketa's road to state is underway as Caden Atienza controls the tip to A.J. Becker, and Macklin Shanahan will set up the offense. Gives up to Connor Becker, now to the far left, King Kopp. As the Cardinals are setting up the offense way out the half court. A.J. Becker's going to get a look at 3 from the left wing, no good. Rebounded by Gertzema. Gertzema will give it down to Logan Schmidt on the right wing, down the left wing, and they'll swing it all the way across. And now back out to Gertzema at the top of the key. Looking for a double screen out there. At the end, they're working hard on defense, way out away from the paint. Blake Bartz gives it up to Logan Schmidt. Now back to Ethan McCormick. He'll try a 3. It's no good. Macklin Shanahan with nobody around him collects the rebound. Cardinals on the offensive attack. AJ now in the right corner, dumps it down to Macklin Shanahan's posted up. Kicks it across court. King Kopp from the left wing. Nothing but net. Cardinals on the board. 3-0. 7 minutes to go. First quarter here from Maquoketa. Schmidt has the ball on the right wing, working against Atienza. He'll get it on the left to Bartz. He'll try down low to Gertzema, working on Kane Kopp down low. It's going to go off of Gertzema's hand. It'll be a turnover, and he'll go back to Maquoketa.
Not a bad idea on Independence part there, trying to post up Kane, but he's a tough enough physical kid that he's going to be able to front you and force you to make some difficult passes like that.
I'm always amazed at how different players look from football to basketball. Gertzema and Logan Schmidt.
Macklin has it at the left elbow, spins, didn't find anybody, turns around, takes it down amongst the Mustangs, and going to draw the foul.
Looks like Independence playing a 3-2 zone right here, trying to get it spread out up top, not allowing the shooters to get free, and going to force the Cardinals to get inside a little bit.
So Jackson Miller will pick up the foul for Independence. Macklin will go to the line where he's 65% on the season. He'll miss the first. And wait for the second attempt. It's up and just long off the rim, and it's going to bounce out to Bartz for the rebound. He'll get off to Gertzema, bring it up against Kane. Kane reaches in, swats it away. Independence will retain possession just down below us at half court. Schmidt to inbound. It gets it to Gertzema. Kane Kopp's going to continue defending Gertzema. Miller on the drive. Got away with a walk. Kicks it back out to McCormick. Lines up a three-point goal from the right wing and knocks it down to tie it up at 3. 5:55 to go first quarter. Connor gets to our A.J. Becker from the right wing. He gets his first second three to go down. First to go through, second attempt. Give the Cardinals a 6-3 lead.
Yeah, I don't think that they want to help too much inside at this point. They got to stay outside on the shooters.
McCormick, he'll pull up just inside the arc. It's going to be an air ball. It's going to go out of bounds. A.J. Becker on the defense. So the Cardinals will head back in possession, and King Kopp will walk it up for Maquoketa. And the Maquoketa offense is kind of different. They're starting out with Kane and Kopp at the top, almost by half court with Macklin at the free throw line as like a pivot. He'll find A.J. in the left baseline, nothing but net. 2 3-pointers in a row for A.J. That'll give him 990 points on his varsity career as a Cardinal as well. Gertzema kicks it over to Schmidt. Pump fakes, get Caden at the ends out of position. Steps into one from about 17 feet, no good. Rebounded by Gertzema on the weak side board and puts it up for 2 for Independence. So Kopp finds AJ. He's going to load up again from the left wing, no good. Rebounded by Bartz.
Give him a lot of space.
That's surprising me.
Maybe they had a different scouting report on him.
Got the wrong numbers.
I don't even know all the analytics they use in baseball these days.
Schmidt gets it over to Bartz, who throws up a 3 and flops on the play, trying to draw the foul on Shanahan. It's no good. Rebounded by AJ. Shanahan will call out the offensive play. Had ATMs down low, but instead went to Kopp on the baseline. Kane with a little floater. It's just short off the rim. Bartz with the defensive rebound. Schmidt now working on the left baseline. Gives it back to Gertzema. Working on King Kopp. Schmidt back again on the left baseline. Drives into the paint. Maquoketa reaches in with his ball. Takes it away. And he'll just take it right down and get called for a charge as Bartz set up just outside the circle. So that'll be Macklin's first personal, team's first. With 3:46 to go first quarter. Nicholas Alinger will check in. Caden Atienza will get a break on the bench. 9-5 Cardinals lead. Class 3A Substate 4 first round. Winner to meet DeWitt Central on Thursday night for a chance to go to the Substate final. Gertzema over in the far right corner is Bartz. Gets it out to Logan Schmidt, but he had 1 foot on the other side of half court when he caught it, and that'll be a turnover but for Independence. So Alinger to inbound, gets it into Kane. Back to Alinger. Dumps it in, Connor Becker in the paint, kicks it across court to King Kopp, long 3, it's just off to the left, rebounded by Schmidt. Looks up ahead quickly to McCormick. McCormick tries to feed it down low, Kane gets a hand in there, Maquoketa gets a loose ball, come back the other way, little floater pass to Nicholas, off the glass, good.
Quick 4-point turnaround there. Independence going down on a break, thinking they had 2, and come back quick on them and put 2 up ourselves.
Independence, almost a steal by Connor Becker. Bartz gets it over into the corner. Now Schmidt has it on the left wing. Gertzema back to Schmidt, loads up from 3, no good, and Alinger had inside position on McCormick. McCormick can get called for over the back. Caden Howard has checked in, number 21 for the Mustangs, and now number 10, Caleb Lampier, is checked in for Independence. Cardinals with possession. Alinger over to Kopp. Kopp at top of the key. Finds AJ in that corner again. Loads up. No good. Rebounded by Bartz. So far, AJ's gotten 2 to go down, but a few misses. But I think he likes this side of the floor more, Ray. Don't worry. Gertzema loads up for 3. No good. Rebound, long rebound comes out past the arc. Nicholas Alinger will get off King Kopp. Kane will back it out and set up the offensive play. AJ now on the left baseline again. He's going to drive, try and find Nathan Waters down the baseline. He'll have to kick it back out as he didn't have position. Kane finds Macklin does a little pump fake and just drop steps right to the hoop for a layup. Yeah, leads to an Independence timeout. Cardinals up 13-5, 1:43 to go first quarter. You're listening to the Maquoketa Cardinals boys playoff basketball on KMAQ. Go to here. You're teaching Chad something. You listening to this guy? How he just steps in, doesn't step on my toes, and just gives a nice, crisp, precise. I think I might have picked the wrong partner.
Hey, it's fine.
Are you over there playing Candy Crush?
No, I was on some baseball stuff.
Well, we're gonna get to baseball at halftime. Did Harper Machado sign yet?
No,
I saw that
Phillies are leading the race, they said.
Mustangs went to Brewers.
Yeah.
I heard that. The old
They said
Moose.
the Nationals may come in late on Harper again. In his last effort to save him.
I'd love it if he stayed with them.
I kind of
And back here.
Well,
in
just the
Maquoketa,
fact that it's
as Ray and Chad have already started the baseball talk in the breaks.
Well, it's almost March. I mean, you're gonna.
when we start talking baseball, it's bound to warm up and the snow will go away.
Did you see that picture I saw on Facebook today? There's 4 more scores coming. Meanwhile, Independence is inbound the ball. Gertzema has it. Gives over to Bartz in the left baseline. Mack and Shanahan on defense with Bartz. Just pick up his dribble. Tries to get it on a cutting Frontier. Nicholas Alinger is able to strip it away. Now King Kopp has it on the right wing. He's going to drive baseline, and he's going to call the step to pink shoes. Stepped on the red out of bounds. This Kane's got the all pink shoes on tonight. Now I'll turn it over to the Mustangs. Ryan Thompson is checked in for the Mustangs as well during the break. Bart's working on Shanahan. Shanahan pokes
on the
it
floor.
away. They both dive for it. Now we're going to have a tie ball as 2 Mustangs and 3 Cardinals all converge. And possession arrow is in favor of Independence, so they'll throw in just below us at half court.
That's what I'm talking about, making them uncomfortable, always having your hands in there, no crossovers, just going in front lazy. They're not going to be touched every time.
Gertzema had to go chase down the inbound pass into the back court.
Never understand why people want to get that inbounds pass that close to half court.
Yeah, you always want to get on the other side away from traps. That was something Fleming taught us at an early age, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Gertzema drives the baseline. We're going to have a foul on Maquoketa. Yeah, Nathan Waters, his first. 46.3 left first quarter. Maquoketa with a 13-5 lead.
You tell their offense wants to run through Ertzma there, and he's a nice athlete, but Cardinals are doing a nice job, and so many athletes to try to get through.
Yeah, they are.
Gertzema rattles one home from the free throw line. It's a 65% free throw shooter on the season. Nope, he'll hit the back rim and die and go right down through the net for the second. So the Cardinals with 40 seconds left on the clock. They'll probably go into their motion delay here and work it down to about 10 seconds and get AJ the ball. Kane and Alinger working with it. Now they're going to dump it down into Shanahan, trying to do a little quick hitter, but Shanahan couldn't get his grasp on it, and it goes out of bounds, so the Independence will take back possession.
I think they're going to come back to that a few more times. Setting that screen there, getting AJ open in the corner, forcing the guy to make a decision if he's going to pop out there to defend the 3 or leave Macklin open or have to stay inside. It's going to be there for him all night.
Chad, you want to coach baseball this year and let Ray do the... Gertzema trying to drop a dime down the lane, but Alinger had nothing doing and took it away. Cardinals get another chance at running their motion offense here. So no harm, no foul on that turnover. Alinger and Kopp at the top.
Got to get somebody to the high post.
Well, Macklin is usually that person. He's not in right now. Independence going to knock it out of bounds. Cardinals inbound with 3.6 on the clock. 13-7, Cardinals lead. Inbound it to AJ. He's going to take about 4 dribbles. You have to throw one up. A good defense there by Lampier of Independence. So that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. We're 13-7 in favor of Maquoketa. Class 3A Substate 4 first round district action from Maquoketa Gym on KMAQ. Two. I'm just giving you a hard time, Chad. I love you. You're still my buddy.
I'm taking your job here now. You go ahead and just.
Hey, what are you doing tomorrow night, Ray? Want to come to a Houston Valley game with me?
Actually, I'm going to that game. My nephew will be on the.
You want to do it with me?
We could possibly work into that.
Chad's got a game in DeWitt with Jason.
Okay.
I know nothing about either one of them teams. That's like me trying to do Bellevue Marquette and Cal Wheat the other night. I do nothing.
Well, there's a couple Eastern Valley boys. We could just bring them up here and interview them at halftime. And
No, we're talking baseball at halftime.
oh, yeah.
So, told your wife I wanted to get her involved in doing this with me. She did so good. Welcome back to Maquoketa Gym. Cardinals inbound. Kane Kopp will set up the offense for the Cardinals. Now looks like Independence going to go a 3-2 zone. AJ with left wing down to Shannon. This is time for Caden at the end to get busy down low with this kind of zone they're employing. Shanahan. But now in the right corner, Connor Becker has a nice wide open look, but it's off the rim. McCormick with the rebound. Lampier on the left wing, Connor Becker with the defense. Robert Stivers in the game for Independence. Lampier still on the left wing. Now gets to Stivers at the free throw line.
Ooh, a little walk there.
Yep. Kind of jumped back about 3 feet, but with both feet, so that's a turnover.
One of my favorite plays. I love that pass into the high post and either go with the handoff or fake it and go with your high post going hard to the basket.
So Cardinals yet to catch fire from the outside. 13-7 lead. Now they're going to try to dump it down into Atienza. Kind of got it too deep, so he had to kick it back out. Becker.
What a
now
pass.
He finds him on the feet.
Beautiful.
Atienza with the 2. Connor Becker with the assist.
Just a nice thing he didn't force that first time. He get it back to the outside, and he sets up again, be ready for the next pass coming in.
Well, that's what you got to do against a 3-2 zone is you attack it right in the middle and find a cutter from the other side. And that's exactly what the Cardinals did. Meanwhile, Gertzema will make a cut. Lampier will find him on the offensive end, and Gertzema will get a layup. That'll make it 15-9, 6:30 to go, first half. Cardinals on top with the ball. AJ on the left wing, spins around, goes baseline. Stivers on the defense. Gets it back from Connor. AJ loads up and knocks down the 3. And Stivers just left him.
I don't know how they continue to walk away from him.
So 9 points for AJ. It's 18-9 Cardinals. McCormick gives it back to Gertzema, who's on the right wing, being guarded by Kane Kopp. Now back in the corner is McCormick. Or to Lampier. We'll give it up to Miller. Check back in. Gertzema, top of the key, finds Lampier. Mustangs doing a lot of dribbling, but not getting any kind of shot attempt. And now we're going to call for foul. Travel, by Jackson Miller.
I don't think Gertzema's used to that high screen when his post player comes out and sets that screen to have that athletic of a guy coming out to defend him on the perimeter like that, forcing him up even higher.
Caden been doing that this whole season. He's up here at half court half the time, stopping that dribble penetration, trying to go to the opposite end.
Getting it to the middle, but don't force it in there.
Shanahan will drive into that 3-2 zone, and he'll find a little crease and get an easy layup. Now it's 20-9 in favor of Maquoketa. 5:20 to go first half. Bartz will load up from 3, no good.
Hand in the face.
AJ Becker with the rebound. He just drives it right straight down the court into the paint and goes around the world twice around the rim, and it drops. 5:10 to go until halftime. Cardinals now 22-9 lead. Independence calls timeout. You're listening to Maquoketa Cardinals boys basketball on KMAQ. Just one. Five more. 5 more.
I shot that many times.
5 more.
It's usually 4.
5 more.
Yeah, it wasn't a move. It was usually a travel call. I was a lot slower when I was.
No, you were.
Huh? 11. And back here at Maquoketa Gym, both teams coming out of the timeout. Independence will inbound. A.J. Becker now from Maquoketa is only 5 points away from reaching 1,000 on his varsity career. McCormick now to the Mustangs. Tries to drive up against Kane Top. Kane at the end with the help defense, and we're going to get a foul called. Looks like on Kane Top with the body.
Independent's been running a motion offense this whole time. They finally come out of the timeout and try to set something because they weren't getting very much work. Get it off a double screen off the high post and get that three-point attempt or attack the rim like they just did. Draw the foul.
McCormick will knock down the first free throw. 67% free throw shooter on the season.
Every coach has them, those plays that my go-to. We need to move and need to get a shot off.
McCormick will hit both free throws. Make it 22-11 in favor of Maquoketa. A.J. drives the right baseline, kicks
Nice
it out
pass.
to Aylinger. He's going to get a nice look at a three as Gertzma came out to try and get in his face. It's no good, and the long rebound's tapped out by Atienza to Aylinger. Loads it up back to A.J. Becker. Drops down a three from the left baseline. 25-11 Cardinals.
That's only 5 of them for him, right?
It's a
4.
4 three-pointers and 1 two-point field goal. Logan Schmidt with a drive down the lane, blows the layup, rebounded by A.J.
A little deflection there by Macklin. Good help side.
Aylinger with a three-point attempt. It's off the mark, rebounded by Schmidt. Bart's spin move on Atienza, no good. Shanahan to rebound.
Well,
He'll set up the offense at half court. He's going to step into a three as nobody picks him up and drop one down. 28-11 now, Cardinals putting on a little bit of a run here before half. 3:40 left in the second quarter. Back cut by Jackson Miller is missed. A.J. with the rebound. He's going to take it down the lane. They're going to call a foul on the drive. Probably going to be against Bartz out on top. It is. Be his first. It's only the third team foul, so no free throws on the floor.
very difficult for Independence to get to the basket right now. The help side defense for Maquoketa has been outstanding. Having Macklin back there underneath the rim, long, and he's athletic. It's hard to get by him.
So Shanahan to inbound.
Oh,
and
beautiful.
Atienza comes in on a cut off the screen. He's not able to connect off the glass. Lampier with the rebound. Miller with Atienza guarding him out at the three-point line. Lampier has it back now top of the key. Swings over to Gertzma on the right wing. He'll drive the lane past Macklin. Shanahan, and he'll roll in.
Nice ball player.
Gertzma with 8 points on the evening of Independence's 13. Aylinger, he'll just stop and pop a little 9-footer. It's no good. Rebounded by Jackson. Lampier dumps it in the corner for Schmidt. Gives it back to Lampier on a cut, and he's going to get called for travel.
There's Macklin again, right where he needs to be. I'll tell you right now, Independence has gotten a lot of back cuts on us. Got to get your head turned so you can see the ball, but you got to see your guy as well. And right now, they're about the last 3 or 4 trips, they've been able to get that back cut on us.
Just haven't been able to convert on a lot of them, though. That's been the helping point.
Been help side, Macklin standing right there. It's like Independence going man here for the.
Macklin finds Connor Becker on the baseline. He's got a hang in the air as he went up against Gertzma. Logan Schmidt on the help defense. And I think they're going to call Schmidt with the foul.
Independent switch to man there for possession.
Becker's first free throw is up and good. Connor, 70% free throw shooter so far this season. That's his first point of the evening. And this is the second. And the ball went through about 3 different hands and finally ended up at Jackson Miller's hand of Independence. Gertzema to set the offense, working on Shanahan. He'll do a little jump stop in the lane. Shanahan rejects it. Connor quickly up ahead on the rebound to Kane Kopp. Layup no good. Ehlinger follows and lays it up and in on the offensive putback. 31-13 Cardinal lead. 2:05 to go until halftime. Gertzema gets it over to McCormick, and he'll fire a 3 from the left wing and knock it down for his second 3-pointer. Quickly back, Macklin Shanahan finds Ehlinger in the right baseline. His 3-pointer's off the mark, rebounded by Lampier. And the Mustangs will clear out and head to the offensive zone. Gertzema is back to McCormick on the left wing. He'll give it back to Lampier at the top of the key. Now the back cut by Schmidt was there, but they didn't see it.
Great rotation by Kopp there to get in front of that pass.
Kane Kopp with a steal off Lampier, trying to force feed it down low to Schmidt. AJ's going to get a wide open look. Deep 3. There it is. That'll be his 1,000th point as a Cardinal varsity player.
In true A.J. Becker fashion, it goes from 28 feet.
Right. Nothing but net, no rim. Lampier will answer back for the Mustangs on the other end. Kane Kopp, and there's going to be a foul called on Jackson Miller. Kane got rid of it. Carter Wedling will check in for the first time for Independence. Cardinals inbound underneath their own basket. AJ pump fakes, takes one step to the left, and it's a short off the rim, rebounded by Gertzema.
Run at him.
Wendling has it in the right corner, gives it back to McCormick. Lampier thinks about it, now he's going to drive, kick it out to Gertzema. He's going to get a look from 3 on the left wing, no good. Kane Kopp with the rebound. AJ going to just take it right down the lane. Nobody picks him up. Lays it up with the left. Switch to defenders and doubles up the score again. 36-18 Cardinals. 22 seconds left in the first half. McCormick comes around on a screen. Jump stop in the lane. No good off the front of the rim. Connor Becker with the rebound. Cardinals are going to have a chance to get the last out of the half. But A.J. Becker tries to get it up ahead of Kane Kopp. It's picked off by Gertzema. McCormick coming back the other way.
On a pass.
They're going to get Connor Becker with a foul with 1.6 on the clock.
You can go ahead and foul again when they get it in bounds. If you get it before the shot's off, you got 2 more to give.
So Independence to inbound underneath their own basket. Schmidt trying to find somebody. Finds Lampier. Clock's going to run out before they get a shot off. It's no good anyway. That'll take us to the half with Maquoketa with a 36-18 lead over Independence in the Class 3A Substate 4 first round play here in Maquoketa. We'll send it back to the studio for a break, and we'll come back and talk some baseball with Maquoketa head baseball coach Ray Cavanagh when we come back here on KMAQ. Do 3 here. How many we got left?
Thank you.
Okay, we should be all right. Chad, you got your questions all lined up? Oh, I think he should be able to just give us an update on what's going to happen. so my wife couldn't even make it to tip-off. Too many people standing around here. It gets weirded out.
I get it.
Tell me to shut up if I overstep here now, because
You're fine.
sometimes I get talking and forget to stop.
Chad gets to play Candy Crush. He's okay.
What level are you on here?
See, he is.
468.
468. You're about a.
Started playing over Christmas.
Some of us have to actually work during a game. We can't play Candy Crush.
Let's see what level I'm on. Hey, Ray Cavanagh, everybody.
Let's put the headphones on for me.
What's that? All right. We gotta see what level we're on here. Chad's on 468. Yeah, he hit his 1,000 point from 28 feet.
He was standing there.
Look at both these guys' phones.
Let me see here. I think I'm on level. What's that number say? 3,000.
Back here at the Maquoketa gym, and
3,240.
All
joining
right.
Chad and I is
3240.
Baseball coach Ray Cavanagh.
Started a few years ago.
How long you been crushing?
We're comparing Candy Crush notes here.
It stays.
It's a booth thing that goes on with Candy Crush.
I think I started Candy Crush when I was on my way down to Florida for a tumbling meet many years ago.
Oh, I never knew you participated in something.
Yeah, I was about 38 when I started it.
Okay.
Is that why you got bad knee?
Yeah. I had to get out of it.
So Ray, baseball season's right around the corner. Although all the snow, you wouldn't think of that. But
Yeah, I know.
Off season kind of has already started. So what are you looking forward to this year?
You know, I'm looking forward to the batting cages getting put in. I mean, I think that's a huge step for us. And again, I'm sure you guys have done it already, and I know everybody. I've said it to them personally, but the booster club being able to step up and make that donation to get that put into our gym. I mean, it's truly an amazing thing for them to do. I mean, it's not just a small item. You know, I'm not asking for $100 or $200. You know, it was a big ticket, and for them to step in and really help us out. I mean, it'll be great for, you know, baseball, softball. Definitely, I'm hoping it works out for golf as well, to be able to use it possibly, and getting that in there so that we're able to, you know, step onto the field. And who knows, it might be the end of May before we actually get to step onto the field, but we're going to be much better prepared for what we're going to see all season now.
So in the old stage area, is there going to be enough length to do pitching?
Yeah,
So
there will be, because
60 feet long?
right now with the way that it's set up, I mean, it's 50 to 55, and I think when you take that storage area out that they have at the end of the stage, that'll give us a solid 65 or so, you know, and really you get 2 baseball mounds in there, 2 softball mounds in there, you know. It's amazing how, as my daughter has gotten older, how I think a little bit more now on how everything affects baseball and softball instead of, you know, I'm not so focused in on just how's it going to help the baseball squad, that it's really become, you know, great to work with Sarah and Coach Nelson and how she's, you know, got things rolling over there too. You know, looking forward to watching their progress this summer. A lot of young talent coming back on that team, and looking forward to see Carly Paul pitch her senior year, that as good as she did last year. And so hopefully we can build off this winter season and get back to the summer season and continue, you know. And I know our spring sports are going to be strong as well.
Well, the one nice thing that most people probably don't realize is when this gym is done and you have that turfed area for pitching and all that, how more efficiently you can run an open gym type situation or an indoor practice.
Yeah.
You can have guys playing catch on sides of the nets, outside. You can have guys pitching to catchers. on the inside, or you could have catchers working on the turf area. Then you can have up to 4 people hitting at once. So it's just much more efficient to get a lot more reps, and as all sports have kind of changed.
And I think too, with that stage area, I think of our spring. Okay, in April, when we're trying to run an open gym and it's downpour outside, and soccer's got to come in, and the track can come in here to this area, but golf's got to come in too, and you get soccer and golf trying to run in that other gym, it just doesn't work. But if we got that stage area now, I mean, golfers, you think of how nice that'll be hitting off that turf all the time, and it's always there for you. I mean, I just hope, I think it's really going to be great for, more than just baseball, softball, although, of course, for me, it's really excited about how it's going to affect our baseball team.
So what kind of team you think you're going to have this year?
Well, I'm going to be we lost 2 seniors from last year. Parker Nemmers and Perry Barnes were the 2 that stayed out, and Parker was, had missed a couple weeks during the season just for various family events, and but man, when he was there, you knew he was going to be there, and knew when and when he wasn't. And he was a good kid to have around and work out those late innings, and just decent hitter for us. And I'm really looking forward to our hitting coming back. I think kids have been getting stronger. Kids are swinging more. Looking forward to having Ryan healthy the whole summer. Being able to pitch. Caden's got another year in. Caden Scott's got another year in. So he might have to move infield, outfield again. I don't think that'll bother him to be able to move around. You got kids. Well, yeah, and we got kids. Ryan. What's that sophomore kid? Word number 9.
He don't matter.
Yeah, but
that Coakley kid you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about the other brother that's going to be playing with us that I'm waiting to come up. But no, you're going to have an experienced team this year. That's something you haven't really had the last couple of years.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of experience. We're going to have a lot of kids that can play a lot of positions.
Well, you're going to go into this season. Your lineup, you kind of know how your lineup's going to go. Maybe some tweaks, but you know kind of what your lineup looks like. And you kind of know what your pitching staff looks like. You know you've got coming back. Maybe some minor adjustments there, but you look at a kid like Liam Onen, who dressed with us, towards the end of the season, and at the sophomore level, though, he just got so much stronger throughout the year. Yeah. And playing that level 2 ball, it helped him tremendously. And at the beginning of the year, to have him come dress varsity would not have been beneficial for anybody. But playing those innings, pitching, getting stronger, his hitting got better. I mean, a kid like that I'm looking forward to now. Okay, there's another one to step into the lineup, and we have kids now, and that's having options is going to be nice. Not having 2 kids on the bench, having 5, 6 kids on the bench, and that's really where we need to get back to. A group like this basketball team with 9 seniors. Yeah.
I'd like to get back to that. Trent Bowman, I think, was our last big class of seniors. We had 8, 9, 10 kids out in that class.
It makes such a difference.
Yeah, huge difference. And there's a lot of good kids. I think of Raider that we brought up as an 8th grader this last season, and was he ready? I mean, he was skilled enough baseball-wise that he could make it okay, but it would have benefited him just staying at level 2 all year. But he was able to play multiple positions and give us that help that we needed at those spots. So hopefully this year, we can keep those kids at the levels that we need to and be able to compete at every level. I look at our girls basketball program this year where we're 5 and 6, 14 and 3. I don't know if I've said that yet. The JV girls were 14 and 3. And then, at the varsity level going 14 and 8, there's 33 wins in our 3 programs. And I'd love to be able to get to that point in baseball where we're doing that same thing.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah, there's a ton of experience, but you do have that big senior class this year, too.
Yes.
I mean, our whole outfield has been together for 3 years now.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do next year when I'm going to have to replace the outfield.
Well, you got to start working them in this year.
Yep.
Meanwhile, now we've got baseball caught up. Chad's happy now. We got second half underway here.
All right, well, thanks for joining us.
King Kopp's going to get the steal off the pass from Sean Gertzman, trying to get it over McCormick, and McCormick's going to have to use the giveaway foul, so Kane will go to the line and shoot 2. So Ethan McCormick of the Independence will pick up his second.
right off the bat, coming out on defense, making plays. That's what we do. And, you know, a lot of people think about all our offense that we have on this team, but really this team is carried by the way that they play defense.
You know, most of our MO is first half, we're okay. Third quarter is where we really come out and establish, separate ourselves against other teams. Kane missed the second, rebounded by Gertzema. McCormick, he'll try and drive in, split the defense, kicks it back out for a three-point attempt for Gertzema from the left wing. He'll knock it down. And Independence will go into a 1-2-2 full-court trap. Shanahan just throws over the top. King Cop's wide open down here.
One of the benefits of Macklin, having that out at the front of your offense.
Shanahan will reset the offense. King Cop now on the left wing. Lob pass to Kane at the Second time this year, the lob pass worked. This time Kane was on the assist end. Now a steal by the Cardinals the other end. Shanahan up ahead, and they're going to call it on the floor, so no shot. And I'm sure we blew some speakers at home with that one, because my ear was hurting in my headphone there, so that was all of a scream. We saw it coming from a mile away.
And my favorite part about this team, they didn't go down and celebrate. They went back to the other end, picked off a ball, and down here on offense again right away.
Jared Jensen will check in for the first time for Independence. AJ has it in the right baseline, dumps it into Macklin, who's posted up. No look pass cross court to King Cop, loads up the three, no good. Rebounded by Schmidt for the Mustangs. He'll outlet it to Gertzema. Gertzema trying to avoid the trap, gets rid of it to Schmidt. Now back to Gertzema. Now in the corner, Jackson Miller, he'll drive baseline as Etienne's got out of position, but he misses the layup, and Etienne will clear the board.
Again, 3 or 4 guys at the rim with him, though. It makes him nervous, not able to focus on making that shot.
Shanahan, Etienne's for his first 3 of the season. It's no good as he has a big smile on his face. I think that's his second. Did he take one at Mount Vernon? Yeah, I think you might be right. Miller with the 3-pointers, no good. Rebounded by Shanahan, quickly up ahead to AJ. He's going to do a little jump step. They're going to call him for a charge. And crowd's not going to like that call as Jackson Miller will.
Yeah, defensively he was there for a while, but Abe did take that step into the middle and kind of got to the side. And a lot of times you'll get a referee that won't call that either way and just let it go. But
so AJ picks up his first. 6 minutes left to go, third quarter. Cardinals on top, 39-21 over Independence. Nathan Waters almost with a steal. Now they're going to dump it down low.
Great rotation.
Nothing Independence could do. That Jensen was down there, and they'll have to kick it back out, reset the offense. Gertzen on top. Working against Nathan Waters. He'll drive into Waters, stop and pop from free throw line. No good. Schmidt saves it from going out of bounds to McCormick. His shot attempt's no good. Jensen gets called on Maquoketa. Jensen will go to line, shoot 2. He's Nathan Waters' second personal, second team foul of the quarter. Matt Hartman not happy about something. He's going to call timeout. It's probably about
3 offensive rebounds in one possession.
Defensive rebound. We'll send it back to the studio for a quick break. Cardinals on top, 39-21 here on KMAQ. Okay. He's going to go a little bit longer commercial break here to try and catch up. Go ahead. Birthday yesterday earlier.
Oh.
Birthday shout-outs everywhere. Stand back here at Maquoketa. Jared Jensen went to the foul free throw line, made 1 of 2. Cardinals with possession of the ball. Kane Cop Has it now. A.J. Becker going to take a long three in front of the Cardinal bench. No problem. Knocks it down. About what, 38 feet over there?
Yeah.
About 27. 42-22 Cardinals. And it's the answer back. That's his first bucket of the game. Connor Becker quickly is going to load up the three. Left wing, nobody picked him up. Knocks it right down. And that takes it back to a 20-point Cardinal lead. 4:36 to go, third quarter. Gertzema over to Miller. Now back to Schmidt. Thinks he's feeling it. No good from three. Rebounded by Connor Becker.
Much better job getting to the boards in that possession there. We sent 4 guys there instead of just 1 or 2.
Kane Kopp left alone. Nobody picks him up. He drains another three from about 26 feet. I told you, Ray, they like this side of the gym.
Yeah, yeah.
And A.J. almost with the steal. It's going to go out of bounds. And Stivers and Lampier will come in for the Mustangs.
You know, you got to pick your poison with Maquoketa. Which kid
really
are you going
do.
to guard? And unfortunately, when they're all hitting, then you just kind of hope you can stay with them.
A.J. Becker leads the Cardinals with 22 points, 6 3-point field goals made. Not even halfway to his state record that he tied a couple weeks ago. Gertzema drives in the lane amongst 4 Cardinals that were packing down low. And they aren't able to get the rebound. Lampier had it, and it was a trap. Independence will call timeout. 3:46 left in the third. Cardinals up 48-25 here on KMAQ. Go ahead and run 2 here. It's a full timeout. Or take that back. Just run 1. It's a 30. We'll be just run 1. It's a 30. We'll be okay. I'm not worried. I know what I'm doing. We'll just do a half-hour post-game show. Then back here at Maquoketa Cardinals lead 48-25. And Chad, you've been awfully quiet this game. What have you been noticing? They were out. You've had a long stretch here with your kids' games, and you got more tomorrow, right, in DeWitt?
Yeah, last 8th grade game tomorrow.
Mustangs to inbounds. Lampier. He'll bring it out to half court.
Great help defense right there.
Yep. Lampier went up in the air, but tried to dish it off to Schmidt. Ran into A.J. Becker, who just stood his ground and then went to the ground and picked up, got Lampier for the offensive foul. Mustangs going to go with this full court pressure. A.J., he's just going to launch it. Oh, bang biscuit by A.J. Becker. Now that was about 30 feet out. 51-25. Schmidt drives the lane. He's going to run over Nicholas Alinger, but this time Nicholas isn't going to get the call. It's going to go against Nicholas for the personal foul.
Good help, but he was just a bit late there. It's a good call. Always around, though. You never know.
Schmidt over to McCormick.
Great rotation.
Runs into 3 Cardinals, tried to wrap around pass. Nicholas Alinger got into the passing lane, took it away. Now Nicholas on the back end, up off the glass for 2, and he's going to go to the line for an old-fashioned 3-point play as McCormick caught him on the arm.
It was a tough attack at the rim there, too. Had to turn his body a little bit to protect the ball. Throw up a little bit of a hook shot there.
So the third quarter, you know, they maintain. It's always been our quarter to separate, and that's exactly what they're doing now. 53-25 Cardinals. Nicholas trying to add to it at the line. No good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Lampier of Independence. Schmidt in the left wing. Over to Stivers. Back up to Gertzman on top. Now back to Stivers on the left wing. Gertzma pulls up, 16-footer, no good, goes out of bounds. You can really tell that the Cardinals are watching that back cut now that they're packing that baseline down there in the post.
Yeah, they're doing a much better job of seeing that guy and not letting him get behind him. Keeping their eye on the ball, still being good help side at the same time.
So Shanahan to inbound over to Kane Top. Kane has Nicholas wide open. 17-foot jump shot, drops it down from the left baseline. Nicholas with 8 points tonight. Cardinals now with a 30-point lead, 55-25. And Chad, we're getting close to the baseball guys coming in.
Yeah, it's about that time.
About another 4 minutes of game clock. And bring in the closers. Gertzma finds Schmidt. Air ball on the 3. Clayton Wydell is in for the first time for the Cardinals. And Stivers tried to save the ball from going out of bounds and hit it over to the Independence bench. It'll go out of bounds to the Cardinals. Kane tries to wrap it down. The pass to Clayton, who posted up in the post. And looks like we're going to foul call on Independence. Logan Schmidt. Be his second. Carter Wendling. And trying to see who the other one, number 21, Caden Howard, checks in for Independence on the inbounds pass. Shanahan finds A.J. Becker in the paint. A.J. with a quick turnaround and 2. Cardinals have increased the lead to 32 now. 57-25 over Independence. Gertzma gets the lamp here. 12-foot jumper's no good. Shanahan with the rebound. He gets hit as he tried to outlet it. It's intercepted by Gertzma.
Probably a pass he'd like to have back.
Well, when you got a 32-point lead, you can take kind of chances once in a while like that. Carter Wendling with Clayton Wydell. This is a mismatch, size-wise. And Clayton Wydell just blocks the shot. And now we're going to get a foul called on Carter Wendling after the loose ball. So 1:04 to go, third quarter. Cardinals in control, 57-25. Shanahan spin move. They'll drop the dime to Wydell, and he gets rejected by Stivers. He'll also get his own, get to pick up the loose ball, get it across half court to Wendling, who finds Gertzma, now Lampier. He'll go out to almost half court, the top, being guarded by Nicholas. Now he's going to drive the paint.
5 seconds.
And 5-second call as Nicholas didn't leave his side. So 38.9 on the clock, 57-25 Cardinal lead. And at this point, I guess we're going to see the motion. Run the clock down. Lampier is doing everything he can against Shanahan, and now he's going to get a hand foul.
Set Mack on the line there.
Yeah, that puts Cardinals in the 1-1 bonus. That's 17 fouls on Independence. Macklin's first trip to the line tonight. Knocks down the first. Nathan Waters will check back in. Clayton Wydell will head back to the Cardinal bench. And Macklin will roll in the second for a 59-25 lead. Gertzma looked for a screen from Stivers. And Carter Wendling went towards the basket. Gertzma threw it to the corner. Miscommunication results in a Mustangs turnover. Cardinals get another chance here before the end of the quarter to get another bucket. Shanahan brings it up, gives it off to Kane Kopp. Kane at top, tries to go behind the back, got a little too fancy. Stivers is able to get the loose ball, gives it over to Lampier, and Lampier will get an easy layup. 3 ticks on the clock. AJ's going to get a shot off from half court. He's in.
Might as well.
Short. Oh, just off the right of the rim. is online. That'll end the third quarter. Cardinals up 59-27. We'll send it back studios for these messages. You're listening to Maquoketa Cardinals basketball on KMAQ. Go 2 here. Yeah, and then how many is left after those 2? Oh, we're fine now. Okay. Have you messaged to Matt yet? You want the righties? Well, DeWitt fans are headed out, huh?
I think most of them left after halftime. There was pretty empty on the other side of the gym.
Is there any spots available over on this side? I haven't stood up all night. No, pretty full. Get Matt to look up here. I'll give him the signal. And back here at Maquoketa, just out of the break, Cardinals inbounded. Shanahan got a nice turnaround on the inside for another 2. It's 61-27, Maquoketa lead. Mustangs with the ball on their offensive end. They got their whole end of the bench in, don't they?
Yeah, it looks like they made some subs.
So they've conceded here.
So you have to give me a moment. Guess I wasn't paying enough attention there.
I don't have number 1 on their roster.
Well, his name is Joe then. Stivers, they're just playing, actually passing the ball really well.
Yeah.
And Joe's going to get off a shot, number 11. And it's going to go out of bounds, say off Nicholas. That is actually named there, Chad, is Tyler Till. So, boys, I guess.
Well, while we're making some substitutes here, I think from the Maquoketa end as well, and getting their bench, and I better tell my son happy birthday tomorrow before he goes to bed. He'll wake up in the morning, it'll be his birthday, so.
Happy birthday tomorrow, Keegan.
Cannon Coakley, Emmett Sheets now in the game. You're looking at next year's varsity team on the floor right now, boys. And Caden Atienza with the rebound off. Independence had a steal and missed the layup by Ryan Thompson. But for all intents and purposes, this is what your next year team's going to look like. That's kind of why Matt does this when he has the opportunity to get these players some time together. Cannon Coakley in with Emmett Sheets, Connor Becker, Caden Atienza, and Clayton Waddell.
Nice
Waddell,
pass to Clayton.
nice position down low, turn around, no good. Atienza with the offensive rebound, up, and gets fouled. He'll go to the line. Foul's going to be on Jensen.
You know, watching Clayton develop over these last couple of years has really been kind of fun. He's getting so much stronger. He's able to move so much better, and I know that next year he's going to finish shots like that, and he's going to really be a force, I think, inside. It'll be a little bit tougher on him. We won't have quite as many shooters around the perimeter for him, but he will be something to reckon with next year, I do believe.
Is that an RPO on the basketball court? Caden hits 1 of 2 at the free throw line.
And there's the magic number 35.
Stivers drives down the lane, left-hander's up and good.
You know, the nice part about this, too, it is good to get these guys some playing time together with going to be together next year, but it's just be nice to get them on the floor for these district games like this in front of a big crowd. It won't be quite so exhausting for them next year when it happens for the first time.
That's right. Connor Becker gets over to Cannon Coakley, now to Clayton Waddell. Back out to Coakley, swings over to Atienza. Cannon Coakley from the right baseline, dumps it into Wydell. And he's going to do a nice save, throw it off the Stivers, and it's going to stay Maquoketa ball. And now some of the Maquoketa seniors are going to start getting in. Caden Scott comes in for Connor Becker. James Linden for Caden Atienza. And got continuous running clock now with a 62-31 lead. Sheets over to James Linden, no good on the shot. And it's going to stay Maquoketa ball as the Independence. Caden Howard touched it out of bounds. Cannon Coakley to inbound. Gets it into Linden. Back to Cannon. On top to Scott. Gives it over to Emmett Sheets at the top. Drops it down low. Clayton's going to get another attempt. No good. Rebounded by Howard. And up ahead, Rummel saves it. Going to get a shot off by Tyler Till. And it's going to be an air ball and hit out of bounds. Back to Maquoketa. 4:20 to go. Scott will bring it up. See if he listens to me from last time that they're having a duet. Tell him, don't pick up your dribble. Gets it over to Cannon Coakley. Coakley's three-point attempt, no good. Rebounded by Till. Till will kick it out to Rummel, get a three-point attempt off from the right baseline, knock it down. Scott looks for a pick from Wydell. He'll take a three, no good off the left of the rim. Wydell with a nice follow. Almost got the tip to go. He got an offensive rebound. Coakley's going to get a look from the left baseline. Just off the rim, no good. Wydell just laying boys down there. Gets a offensive putback. And 2 points for Maquoketa to make it 64-34. Rummel gives it over to Till. Now over to Jensen. Till comes back on top. Looks for a screen. Doesn't use it. Instead gives it over to Rummel. And they're going to find Jensen underneath for a 2 on the feed from Rummel. Scott will bring it up. Go between his legs. Don't even bother doing that. Emmett, he'll pop. He gets a block, but gets the ball right back. He's going to dump it down to Clayton Wydell. Gets a little jumper from the baseline. It's no good. Linden with an offensive rebound.
Attaboy, James Linden.
James Linden on senior night gets the bucket. And that'll give us a timeout with 2:37 to go. We're going to just make substitutions. Chase Grunwald will come in, Quentin Hovey will come in, and Ben Wagner will come in, so that'll empty the Cardinal bench. So you got the 4 bench seniors out there now to finish off their senior night with Chase Grunwald, a junior. Till over to Howard. And almost a turnover is Shive. Gives it to Wendling. Goes down the lane, no good. He's going to go to the foul line to shoot 2. He's going to get a foul called to James Linden. So, boys, for all intents and purposes, this one's over, and we're going to have round 3 Thursday night back here in this gym with Central DeWitt.
It'll be round 2.
Oh, round 2 of the tournament. Round 3 with DeWitt. All right. You had me confused there.
You got to let me finish, boys. Yeah, round 3 with DeWitt, so. Wendling hits both free throws. Scott gets it over to Wagner. He's going to get a look at a 3. Oh, off the rim, no good. This house would have went nuts if he would have knocked that down. Till, he'll pull up for 3 for Independence. It's no good. And it's going to go out of bounds on the loose ball, and they'll say Cardinal ball. Scott will bring it up. Gets it over to Wagner. It's going to go. No good as it hit off the rim.
Tell you what, Tyler Till from Independence is doing a nice job. He knows understands the situation and is not going out to defend him on that shot. That's classy.
Linden will get a rebound off a Wendling miss. Scott will get Quentin Hubby a chance this time. In and out. Mustangs rebound. 1:15 to go. Ball's loose.
I think at this point,
Linden's going to pick it up.
As an official at this point, you're making sure nobody's going to get hurt. You keep it safe. And
Wagner's going to get another chance. That looks good. Oh, it was off to the left.
He's too close to the rim. He's got to back up a couple steps.
He's got the half court and let her rip. Wendling down low, no good. Shive rebound, put back, no good. James Wendling's going to get called for a foul. Just Shive at the line. This is the second. Wendling with an offensive rebound. And it's going to be blocked by take your pick, Grunwald or Linden. Ball still loose. Caden comes up with it. And Caden Scott is going to have a layup on the other end. So 68-38, Cardinal lead. Clock ticking away. 26 seconds left to finish this one off. And then another Cardinal foul. That's going to chase Grunwald.
It's like they're handing out flyers.
So what do you think? Round 3 against DeWitt. What are we looking for?
Well, Logan Paulson's hurt, so that.
But will a couple days rest get him back to playing? Because he's a big key for them.
I just saw pictures of it. It's really swollen. I don't think there's any way he plays those games.
Oh, I don't know. You gotta.
There's technology out there, Chad. They can rebuild him. Independence will get it inbounds. Till 6 seconds to go. It'll be a loose ball. Wendling has it. This could be a scrum. That'll do it. Cardinals advance 68-38 over Independence. They'll meet DeWitt Thursday night. We'll take us to the station for a station break. Come back, wrap things up. We listen to Maquoketa Cardinals playoff basketball on KMAQ. How cool is that? 68-38.
Yep.
68-38. And do finish off the commercials here. Okay, go ahead and play them all, and then we'll come back to the post game. Okay. I don't think I'll get Matt's attention, so.
He doesn't just come up on his own anymore?
No. So AJ finished with 27. Ooh, yeah. Ah, a little duct tape and ice will fix that.
They did play pretty well tonight, though.
Do it, I thought. Yeah.
It's going to be a tough game. It doesn't matter.
It is.
Records go out the door. It's third time you're playing them in a season. It's tough to.
Just think how much energy they'll have just trying to beat us. Is how great would they feel about doing
Oh
that
yeah.
to us.
Yep. Any idea on how the other half?
I've not looked. I was looking at baseball stuff on Twitter.
It surprises
today.
me.
Guess I'm going.
Where did they take him? Genesis?
Yeah, take him here.
Waller 57, Mount Vernon 45.
What's that?
Waller beat Mount Vernon 57-45.
Okay. But nothing on Marion yet. And back here at the Maquoketa Gym, as people are slowly making their way out with the Maquoketa Cardinals. I didn't. 68-38, was that the final? I
Yes.
forgot to
Yeah,
write
that
it
was
down.
it, was it.
My bad. 68-38. Cardinals are victorious over Independence. So Independence season will come to an end at and they'll finish at 3-19 on the season. Cardinals will go to 19-2. They'll move on to face the old Highway 61 rival DeWitt Sabres Thursday night here in the Maquoketa Gym. Tip time on that, I believe, will be 7 p.m. We'll have that here on KMAQ as well. And tonight, you know, it was just, you kind of knew the Cardinals were heavily favored to win it. They came out, took care of business. It was a slow first stop. And the Ray Cavanagh fan club's down on the court trying to get his attention. But
Yeah, the varsity girls basketball team coming to support.
AJ Becker leads the Cardinals with 27 points tonight. Also among that, he eclipsed 1,000 points for his Cardinal varsity career, so he'll join an elite club that's done that. And Macklin Shanahan with 11 coming up second leading scorer.
Marion beat Animals to 59-50.
Okay, 59-50. So Marion and Dubuque Wallard and the other bracket moved on. They'll meet Thursday night, and the two winners of those two games will meet up next Monday, a week from tonight, on Monday night at the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids with a trip to the Wells Fargo Arena on the line. So did you see anything here might make you nervous about Maquoketa going forward, or just pretty much same old story?
I'll tell you what I was most impressed with tonight, and you know they're going to come out and score, and they're able to come out and, you know, they held them to 20-some points, 22, 24, you know, by the end of the third quarter. If they're going to go through giving up 8 points, and I know a lot of people are different than I am, I guess. I look at the defensive side of the ball right away, but if you only give up 24 points through three quarters, you're going to be in a lot of basketball games. I don't care who you're playing. So they come out and continue to defend. Their rotation on the backside of their defense is exceptional. It's given them an opportunity to, you know, as a on-the-ball defender, you know that you can be up there and a little bit tighter on the guys, knowing that you got help defense right there. And if you sit down close to the court, you can hear the guys talking to each other, letting them know, you know, I got help left, help right, and they know that there's somebody back there for them. So great team defense, making the picks when they need to, and, you know, making a big play on offense. They come down, they don't celebrate, they come down and play defense and get the next pick right away. So, you know, it's fun to watch them play defensively.
Chad, anything to add?
Well, the teams that have beat us, and the thing that you know, Maquoketa will have to compete with as they keep moving along is very athletic teams. Like Ray said, defensively.
Right.
So the teams that have been able to shut us down, that play really good defense, that's what hurt us. And nice we had off shooting, but some of that is because of the opponent's defense. So that's what I'm going to be looking at moving forward is, you know.
Yeah, you're right. Marion played man-to-man.
Yeah.
the whole game through, and really, now, I'll throw a caveat in that. The 2 games we lost, we were against teams that practiced, we hadn't. I'm not going to say that's an excuse, but I do figure it in there a little bit, but you're right. Marion played just aggressive man-to-man defense and frustrated us most of the night.
Yeah.
I don't think you can play zone.
The other thing
You leave too many people open when you do that.
Yeah.
The other thing is you know, I like our chances Thursday, mainly because it's at home again. We play very well here. We haven't lost a game here. The game that's going to get, I think, is going to be the tough challenge is when, you know, if we get by that game on Thursday, then going on the road, playing in a larger facility next Monday night.
Especially if we play Marion again, it's basically going to be in
yeah,
their backyard.
It's going to be a home game for them, and then you got to adjust to a new setting. You know, it's somewhere you haven't played before, and I'm not sure exactly how that gets set up in there, but you know, it's just things you got to look at. Playing on the road, an athletic team defensively, that's what we have to look out for.
I'll tell you the nice part about this group of kids, though, and I've talked to Coach Hartman a couple times throughout the year about it. And, you know, when they were undefeated, and you'd say something to them, and they were only concerned with the next game. Right. And so right now, you know, if you talk to them about the U.S. Cellular Center, or you talk to them about playing who you going to play, Marion or Wahlert, and
hey,
they don't have anything in their head right now other than DeWitt, and they know just as well as we do that there'd be nothing better for DeWitt. They, you know, it's a district final. You move on to Substate from here. You get a chance to end a rival's season. You know, it's a big game, and it'll be crowded. You know, the place will be packed again. And
yeah, you just don't know. Somebody could get in foul trouble early. Somebody, you know, heaven forbid, somebody get hurt. But there's just so many variables. That's why they play the games, like we talked about earlier. That, don't take anybody lightly and come out and play your game and execute what you're trying to execute.
All right. Well, Thursday night, I believe the tip time will be 7 p.m. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
But first game here tonight, DeWitt 66, Solon 61. And the second game here, Maquoketa Cardinals 68, Independence 38. Maquoketa and DeWitt, rivalry renewed to move on again. Looking to go to Substate on Thursday night. If you're going to come here to this game, get here early. Rivalry game in the state playoffs, that will be intense. So if you can't make it to the game, join us here on KMAQ. For Chad Coakley, our special guest tonight, Ray Cavanagh, I'm Dale Scott. Everybody have a good night.